Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. That's Nettie Liddell.
And that's Brett Chapin. That's Brett Chapin.
We're talking to Gedali Gubarek, actor, producer, and blogger. Check out his work. He's got a lot of really good things to say about theater on Gedali.com. That's Gedally. And you can also find him on Twitter at Gedali, Gedally, or for information on his theater company, you can go to courage.org. That's COEURAGE and .org. And if you have any questions for Gedali, go ahead and give us a call at 1-800-336-2225.
Thank you so much for being here, by the way.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. And so tell us more about your current show, Trouble with Words. Is that your solo project that's going on right now?
No, it's a huge collaboration between a composer, 6 musicians, 6 actors, and the entire company. It's like our biggest show that we've produced thus far because so many people are involved. And I'm more of the back end of that. I coordinated a lot of the Fringe Festival performances. I'm often house managing. I created the website for the show, troublewithwords.com.
You created the website.
Yes.
So you're pretty web savvy.
Yeah.
Okay. And as far as web and media stuff, you also are a blogger, correct?
Yep.
And tell us a little bit about what is that?
It's really just my own journal or my own magazine, I guess, to share my thoughts, whatever I want to write with the internet. The cool thing about the internet is you can self-publish and get your work out there no matter who you are.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And it's primarily about theater or just thoughts and creativity in general, the stuff you want to get out there?
Yeah, I mean, mainly it's been about theater since that's where my head has been for a while now, but it's really just the thoughts that I want to get out there and want to share, have to express.
Wow.
We've talked a lot on the show about how social media has just become so important for actors or any artists as a way to promote themselves and really get themselves out there. So having a blog is a really great way of doing that as well.
Yeah.
And you don't seem like the type of person to be super talkative, so I'd be really excited to read what was going on in those blogs.
Yeah, it's easier for me sometimes to just write everything down because when I'm not talkative, I may have one heated conversation to get my feelings out with one person, but then that's only one person that knows that. So if I really want to reach a wider audience, I can write a blog and then tweet everyone I know about it, and bam.
Wow.
It's out there.
And that's how it works.
Yeah.
Reading your blog, you would think that you were just a guy that never stopped talking because you got so much good stuff to say on there. You know, what are some of your favorite subjects that you've tweeted that you've wrote about on your blog?
I guess lately the future of theater, just because things are they're in flux right now, and there's a lot of talk about where's theater going. These big institutions are kind of going away or dying or, losing a lot of their following. So I like thinking about that, writing about that, and how like the local theaters are starting to really find their audience, find their power, and just find ways of being more relevant in today's society.
Are you talking about small theater or big theater? Because clearly big theater is being promoted, right?
Right. Big theater is promoted, but the thing is about big theater or the regional theaters that sprung up in the 70s is that they served a region. Like people from all over Southern California would go to the Old Globe in San Diego. And when was the last time you wanted to go see a show in San Diego?
Right.
40 years ago, there was no traffic. People liked driving. But now people have trouble going more than half an hour to see something. So that's why we now have, 250 theaters in a 50-mile radius. So it's more, along with the local food movement and all that stuff. So is the local theater movement, I think, is what's coming up.
Who knew?
Such an important time right now, I think, for LA theater, because a lot of the smaller venues, and when I say smaller, I mean under 1,000 seats, are really starting to make their way out there and get noticed.
Yeah.
And they're putting on such good quality productions that it's making it very comparable to New York, I think.
Absolutely.
Gedali Gubarek, actor, producer, blogger. We'll be back to talk to Deborah Puette and Michael Seal. Deborah is an actress in Caught at the Zephyr Theater, and Michael Seal is the executive director of the theater at Boston Court. Thanks so much for coming in, Goodali.
Thank you.
All right. Be sure to keep us posted.
Will do.
And we'll be back on La La Land with Brett and Nett on CRN
Digital Talk.
See the women treat you fine on Broadway. Looking at them just gives me the blues.
Do you ever